So it's really a great pleasure to me to continuing the celebration of excellence, and this is really a tremendous week for me because always, of course, in every day there is always difficulties from the morning till the evening during the work, and these kind of weeks and these kind of events actually just again give back the pleasure and the appreciation for science in many times. So it's really a great pleasure for me to introduce Ole Petersen, actually who has really a Hungarian background as well, because actually her mother was a Hungarian pianist, and actually in 42 she met a Danish Navy officer, and luckily they fall in love with each other, and after Ole Petersen was born, and he very much followed actually his background because his mother was a brilliant piano player, so actually he has lots of memories about in early his childhood. He was educated in the University of Copenhagen in Denmark, and after that he had also an MD degree there. And he was at that time already started heavily involved in research, and very importantly, at this time he had own projects, and this is what I would like to suggest for everybody, for students as well, and this is what we try also mentioning at the university level, that have a project what you can drive by yourself, and he had tremendous data concerning the acetylcholine in use ion transport, even in the formation of saliva actually that time. After that, of course, like almost in every scientist, he moved actually to the University of Dundee, and after finally he went to the University of Liverpool, where he had really highly important discoveries for almost 27 years. But his activity didn't stop at all. So after the University of Liverpool in 2009, he moved and went to Cambridge, to Cardiff, established a laboratory there, and continue his work and still working on it. He has really lots of prizes. In the earlier presentation, you heard the George Palade Prize, which is the highest recognition by the International Association of Pancreatology, what he has received, but he has plenty of other lifetime achievement awards and honorary members, including the Royal Society, the Academy of Leopoldina, and also the Hungarian Academy of Sciences as well. He started his career, and if we look at about the number of articles and discoveries, what he has done at the 70s, that's really remarkable, and he could kept it going to have major discoveries, and one of the most and became the most known, and became to be a Citation Classic article about the calcium-activated potassium channels and their role in secretion. He's definitely one of the strongest members of this discovery, and this is one of his a very famous figure. Actually, most probably you will see it also in his presentation, where he clearly discovered the calcium-activated potassium channels, and after lots of other channels which were regulated in the calcium. So in the calcium field, he actually had unbelievably important discoveries, and many research labs used actually the discoveries what we could achieve. He's also a very prominent member of the Physiology Society. Here is in a picture. And luckily, in 1988, he was a founding member of Academia of Europea, which is currently in Europe the largest academic organization with around 6,000 members and 83 Nobel laureates, including to this society. And it was highly important because before the European Union, Europe has only academies nationwide, like the Leopoldina Academy, Royal Society, the Danish Academy, the Hungarian. But after the European Union came to light, it was highly important to have an organization which can give policy advice for the EU, and he is really a founding member. From the 6,000 members, his member number is 20. So he was really among the most distinguished ones who were at that time had the idea of having a European academy as well. Of course, after he continued his work, and besides the calcium-activated channels, he had tremendous activity in the local and global calcium oxidation in the exocrine cells in the pancreas. So this is also, for my heart, is also really very close. And actually, he was the very first one who actually used the patch clamp technique in epithelial cells. And also Erwin Neher and Bert Schekman always acknowledge his outstanding contribution, and both of them felt that also Ole Petersen should get the highest achievement as well. But of course, he received lots of lifetime achievement award, and I think this picture shows also everything that he was also appointed commander of the Order of the British Empire by Queen Elizabeth for service to science in 2008, but luckily he continued in his research. As I mentioned also at Miklós Sahin-Tóth, I also have a privilege to know Ole Petersen over 20 years now. And when we started the very first meeting, even before the Nobel meeting actually in Szeged, it was a European Pancreatic Club meeting in 2009 when he visited us for the first time. And also we had the privilege to see him in several occasions during this period. And he is not new actually to the National Academy of Sciences Foundation as well, because he visited us in this program earlier. So again, like what I said earlier, this is really, really an unbelievable honor and privilege for me to have him here again. And I had the pleasure also and honor to attend his 70 years birthday, 75th year birthdays, anniversaries, seminars, lecture, and we were really, really pleasure to see that also at the 80s year he has still plenty of activity and science, and we can commemorate his brilliant scientific discovery in a bigger range of the students. So Ole, thank you very much for your continuous support in the last 20 years, for your what you have done also for the society with your discoveries, and thank you very much for your friendship, what I greatly appreciate. So the word is yours, and please deliver your talk.